everybody, welcome to the 12th episode of GusMath. Today we will be talking about phobias, but meanwhile I would like to thank you for all the support with the videos. 3 weeks ago I had 50 subscribers. Then I went on TV and made a speech about it to some teenagers and it quadrupled. So I would like to thank you guys for that and enjoy the video. Today I will be talking about phobias. People who subscribed to me a long time ago might have noticed that sometimes I just don't do math videos. But that's because math is also a short way to say polymath, which is the science of everything. So today I will be talking about phobias, so the most common phobias, the most rare, and the weirdest. Phobias are a fear of a single thing. Often it's irrational, meaning that the person with a phobia doesn't really have anything to be afraid of, such as the fear of cats, which is aeoliophobia. Now I'll be saying the most common phobias. Let's start with the most common phobia people have, arachnophobia, which is the fear of spiders. This is actually kind of makes sense because spiders sometimes bite and they're sometimes poisonous, but hundreds of thousands of people have this phobia, making it one of the most common phobias. The second most common phobia is acrophobia, or the fear of heights. A lot of people have this because when they go up into some tall buildings and they look down, they get queasy. This is because they're afraid that they might fall or something might happen to the building they're on, so that's why people are afraid of heights. The third most common phobia is necrophobia, which is the fear of death. A lot of people should be afraid of death because you're not alive anymore, and a lot of people do. Most people get necrophobia when they go to funerals or some place where you can see dead people. Now let's talk about the rarest phobias. The three most unusual phobias that I looked up is xanthophobia is one of them. Xanthophobia is the fear of color yellow. It mostly happens when people look at yellow flowers or yellow clothes or something, and people get queasy or are afraid or sweat when they see yellow. The second rarest phobia is stoolophobia, or the fear of cheese. This causes people to be afraid of cheese and might originate from some experience with cheese, like eating cheese that's poisoned, or getting food poisoning from cheese might cause it. And when people see cheese with this stoolophobia, they either get scared or don't eat anything because they're afraid it's also poisoned like the cheese. The rarest one that I found is somnophobia. Only a few reported cases of somnophobia have been reported. Somnophobia is the fear of falling asleep, and this causes people to not sleep and be stressed out and tired all the time. This might come from something that maybe someone sometimes fell asleep and then something bad happened. So people are afraid of going to sleep, so they don't sleep, and some people die from this phobia because they can't get any sleep and their body doesn't rest. Now the weirdest. And now this is the fun part, the weird phobias. I looked up 3 phobias that I thought were the weirdest. The third is triophobia, which is the fear of holes. This actually hasn't been really called a phobia. Some people have said that they have this, but it hasn't been ever confirmed. It's just the fear of holes, basically. The second weirdest, I think, is panophobia, which is the fear of everything. People who have been asked if they have panophobia and who say yes and ask why they're afraid, they say that they think that something bad is coming and they don't know where from. The weirdest phobia that I found is phobophobia, the fear of having a phobia. People who have this phobia are afraid of having the phobia or of having the phobia. This is the weirdest one because it doesn't have an explanation, because it's a phobia of phobias. That is what I think are the coolest phobias, the most common, the rarest, and the weirdest. Thank you for watching.